What's happening, Cheats?
Boy, I tell you, the Bucks are really, really good. Like, they put on a really, really nice performance tonight. Giannis and Chris Middleton, the two of them were just exceptional. I'm really, really glad I had a whole bunch of them.
Can we talk about the fact that I'm in first place in all the NFL tournaments?
Well, I was going to ask you about that because when I saw that Kittle was doing well, I was going to wait to come on here, and then we're going to pull up all the tournaments and see how we're doing.
I'm in first in everything.
All right, so let's pull that up.
I played 7 lineups, but I'm tied with 17 million people. The $33.
Okay. We're gonna pull all of this up right now. Okay,
all right.
Let's.
Sorry, I've been out with my friend Kenny Sheets. You know Kenny, and I haven't seen Kenny in a long time.
I'm familiar with Kenny. I've heard of him before. Okay, so let's pull up NFL. We're talking about, I presume, DraftKings, right?
Yeah.
So view live contests.
I also think I have a really good shot in a lot of NBA contests. But
well, let's start with the NFL.
Yeah.
So which one do we want to look at first?
The lottery. I'm in first in that.
Are you in the 222?
I'm not in first in that one with this.
Okay. Let's look at the lottery first. We'll take a look at this.
And the $33.
All right, we're gonna first take a look at this one. So this one currently is cashing for.
I don't think you're showing it here. Let's do this here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, it looks like it's currently splitting 4-6-3-2, which we will definitely take. Okay. And you're one of these lucky folks. You're one of these 107.83s.
Yeah, but now the Metcalf, I don't know. It's starting to catch up a little bit. So the problem is, like, obviously you're playing 7 lineups, right? Look, right now, I'll take it. If this game ends like this, I would love this. You know
so
I mean?
When you have to fade here, so these guys 1 point behind you have, among other things, have Kenny Walker. So you have to have, you can't have any Kenny Walker action here.
I have no, yeah. It is what it is, you know. Like,
well, we got to know what to root for.
We root for nothing. That's what we root for.
What I'm saying.
We root for
specifically. It's like third and 1.
So that one play from Geno, we wish that was a fumble. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we want at this point.
But wait, we have 3rd and 1, and so we need no Kenny Walker. So we have to root for anything except for one of these little freaking Kenny Walker dump off passes, and let's hope this is a.
Yeah,
that's a pass.
The ideal thing would be Tyler Lockett catching a pass behind the line of scrimmage. Like, honestly,
that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Would be. Right. Yeah, I'm serious. That's where we're at here because they run the clock. That's it. The game basically ends.
That's right.
And it gives you a tiny bit of breathing room because in the 222, one difference I did have is I had the backup running back from San Francisco.
Oh, you did play him.
Crashing. Okay. Yeah, I ended up doing it just because I needed to find a way to get different. He was not as different as I'd hoped he'd be, which is sort of what I expected, you know?
Right.
Which is why I was like a little bit cautious about that.
So it's 4 down territory. So it's 4 down territory, obviously. I hope they don't run it to freaking Walker. They ran it. Let's see what happens. Oh, just tackle him, please. Somebody tackle him. Okay, so we got 0.6. Is that bad? Is that bad enough? No, I think you're still ahead.
Who is that?
That's not Kenny Walker?
No, that's a tight end.
That's Walker. Walker just got the carry.
We're on different time zones here. I feel like he got that before. Now we just.
Oh yeah, you're ahead of me here. Yeah, Disley just caught it for me. It's so funny.
Just pick off the pass, end the game. As far as I'm concerned, this is my optimum net value. We can talk a little NBA for everybody else. It would be nice to get the wins. You know what I mean? Honestly, this year in Showdown, it's incredible, Sheets. I've tied for first. This would be the 4th time I've tied for a version of first that had at least a $50,000 first place. And I've never played like more. I think I played lineups one time. Oh, there I go. Who was it?
Who got you?
Who caught it? Walker?
Oh, no. Yeah, that's a disaster.
I'm done.
Is that a touchdown too? No, that's a disaster.
I think it's a disaster. For some reason, even with the update, it's still holding.
Yeah, I haven't seen the update yet. That's what I'm
We
saying.
needed a pick. We need a pick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Fant, my other. I'm done. That sucks.
Yeah, and this is another issue with doing this is that there are people that are freaking they're ahead of me in the play-by-play, which is a little annoying. That's Fant.
God, I just needed to stop. I think it's it. Like you need a turnover at some point, I guess, and then it's over. It would have been nice for a big profitable night on like a night, with 7 lineups or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Well, let's take a look at this and let's see where everybody's at in this thing. Let me take it. Let's pull up the 222. Just see what's going on here. I'd love for someone. Ooh, someone's got a solo lineup in the 222, first and second. Actually, this guy Rehat, RJ Rat.
let's talk about basketball.
You want to go back to basketball? Okay.
I just want to get away from NFL. That's kind of just a kind of an annoying one,
Yeah. So I could use like a decent. Well, first of all, I hope he stays in the game. I could use a decent quarter here out of Valanciunas. That would be nice, and out of Zion. Those would be. Are we really cool that we were able to get like our low-owned Moses Brown play at what 70% ownership is he?
40. I know, but it was like a clever thing. I still like my Highsmith. Like he was good. He had 26. Can't ask for
let's take a look and see who's doing well. First of all, let's pull up the main lobbies here and see what's up. So in the alley oop here, so I'm like trying my best to cash here.
What do you got?
Yeah, it's rough because I had Middleton, so I'm like barely hanging on, and I really don't have that much PMR here. I do have a 10% Michael Bridges who can help me, and I need a strong finish out of Valanciunas here. Obviously, overtime would be nice.
Pull up mine.
Yeah, I'm going to. All right, so
I actually don't think. I think you should. Hold on. I couldn't see your score though. It's kind of hard. Well, Sheets. How many minutes do you have remaining? Did you see that?
We're like opposite. I have 222 with 116 left.
Okay.
And we got you up here. So you went with you have Londale. Well, dude, only 10% ownership. I mean, you have to have that, I guess. Oh, this is too bad. I mean, Chris Paul, you got it 2%, huh?
Yeah, I decided to. The problem is that Hero went nuts.
and
last decision was to leave the run on the table, and I didn't want to play Coffee, so it would have worked out perfectly if I just didn't want to play Londale with Biyombo, and that's what I initially had as a placeholder, and I couldn't find the right pivots that didn't get me there. I also really like the Giannis jaw thing. I understand the game was a blowout. It's just happened.
Yep. Yeah, this is my lineup here. Again, so I'm all chalked out with Moses Brown, so he's not going to help me. But I do have this 10% Michael Bridges, who I have some leverage with, and Terrence Mann is all chalk, so he's not going to help me. And if I can somehow get a little better finish out of Valanciunas, might be able to cash this thing. I'm right on the border, but there are people that have units there. It's kind of what I'm.
What's Valanciunas at now, Sheets? I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the screen, but it's kind of for some reason it's kind of blurry.
Let's see if we can't fix that. I mean,
what? No, you're good. I think it's good on your end. I think it's just where I'm at. So you have Bridges
and Valanciunas, because Mann and Brown is just that's not going to do anything for me.
So Valanciunas has what in what quarter?
He's got 6 minutes to go.
I literally can't read it.
Oh, okay. Well, 6 minutes to go.
No. It's just because it's small on my screen. I'm
6 minutes to go. I mean, he's got 20.
I got it now.
He just needs to stay in the game, and I just need as much out of him as possible. I mean, that's I am what I am right here. Your Giannis was my Middleton. My Middleton was a disaster. But I fortunately had Harrow and Butler in this one. So let's just see what happens.
I switched off of Middleton, but it's not. I don't think it's going to help me anyway. So
yeah. So let me see who's actually winning this thing. Let's pull this up here.
We could take bets on who's going to win it.
Yeah, let's do that. So see, this doesn't look like that. Oh, this guy Kevin Porter, that was strong. Clarkson is going off. He's got 46 with 6 minutes to go in the fourth at 2% ownership. So he's got 297 with the most. Well, that's not true.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
So this guy's got 70. Spire Dog has 262 with 76 left.
I know. I think you need to scroll down and look for triple digits.
I know we're going to, but so this guy's got the same idiots I have. He's got Bridges, Brown, and Valanciunas. And again, compared to Raging Phillip, who has Clarkson, Brown, and Nance. So we're unclear. Let's see if we can scroll down. Let's see if there's some triple digit guys here. Yeah. So the man here at 248, he's got Man, Brown, Markin, and he's got Wall, who's not. I mean,
I'm so frustrated by. Can I just say something about Terrence Mann?
Sure.
I'm so frustrated, man. Like this guy, every time his chalk kills everything. He has won me tournaments at no ownership. I've never hit him as chalk. When I realized he was going to be chalky tonight, I tried to jump off of it. I just feel like he's so hard to get right. And it feels like even if I would have played this in 90% of my lineups, I would feel bad about playing 47% of him. It's going to seem stupid when he has 50 tomorrow, but I'm just saying, it's not the kind of player that we should be playing at that kind of ownership. And it's really confusing with the Clippers. But
well, one of the things, again, I think
John Wall is too high owned too.
Who?
I don't care. John Wall.
Oh,
I get it. I understand all of it. I just think it's too much. And I think there's different routes anytime you just don't play those guys, but probably won't work for me tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, the Jabari Smith Jr. at 2%. He maybe deserved better.
Yeah. What did he end up with?
33.
Yeah, I had him early, then I switched off.
Yeah. So this one's kind of unclear. This tournament here. I'm looking at Brick. I just presume he's okay. So Brick has Covington. They played Covington too. He's 26%. Who else do they? Yeah, boy, oh boy, the chalk is performing rather nicely.
Yeah, the really annoying one for me is Hero. I did the Chris Paul. I automatically cash, I think, in the 555. Do you mind pulling mine back up again?
Yeah, let's pull that up again.
Because it was I really thought about it, and I just thought the ownership was okay, I'll just take that. Not that it's a great lineup, you know what I mean? It's already, you lost it with the Giannis. I did like the Highsmith thing, but I'm just saying, going into it.
It would be nice if Amir Coffey played.
I put Amir Coffey in literally because of Giannis. And
he started too, I think.
Hero already had 40 at halfway through the third, so I was just okay, I need to do something weird.
Yeah.
But the plan was to play Covington or Moses Brown in that spot. I decided not to because there was no hope if I just played that much chalk, and even getting that was not enough. Once I realized that it was over with the Hero game, I had to take another shot. And that's why I played Coffey there. I don't think you should have played anything but a center in your utility tonight. And I knew that, but I tried to give myself some sort of miracle chance with a weird build. Didn't work.
Okay. What's anything good in the fadeaway?
I don't think so. Let's see.
I'm gonna pull it up.
You got anything else going on?
That's hard to say. I'm going to make a little bit of money in hockey, but nothing to speak of really. The fadeaway. What is this one? Freaking Giannis. You know,
Who the hell is this person?
was that Ray Ray?
No.
Oh, is that the backup running back?
It's the third string running back.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Who is that? Who's 24? Is that Tevin Coleman?
No, he's not. He was on the practice squad.
Okay. And that's Mason, isn't it?
I don't think it was. Was it?
His freaking long hair is covering his freaking name.
Yeah, it was him. My bad.
The double running back.
Touchdown here.
No, they're going to the knee. Look at that.
F this, man.
All right, let's see who got screwed. Let's see.
So, me, for one, I would take a touchdown right now in the 222. A touchdown right now would have put me in. Well,
let's take a look at the lottery here. Let's take a look at the lottery and see if anybody's gonna cash this one. No, it's a big old chop.
The 2-point conversion was one solo. The Noah Fant. Oh my God, it was in my. Oh my God, I'm so irritated at myself.
So this was a big chop. Let's look at the 222. Let's see if we recognize any of these people too. So 222 was won by solo bass RJ Rat. Do you know who that is? I don't know who that is. But he beat I forget how you pronounce this guy's name, but he's always in stuff. Utica or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got beat. He got beat at the end. Yeah, he was kind of leveraged pretty much the whole way.
What did he have? How much did he have?
Oh, let me go back.
I'm so sorry. No, I got it.
No, I'll pull up the people.
Yeah,
so it was just between Smith and Purdy, the two quarterbacks. So actually, yeah, if Utica whatever had one more completion, that would, or whatever, one more something.
It was at what 118?
Yeah, 118.33 versus 117.17.
Yeah, I ended up with the 113 on my favorite initial lineup. Ugh. Okay. At least I wouldn't have won it.
Let's take a look at the fadeaway here. Let's see who's doing anything here. Look at this. I'm in 104th and something in this one.
What you got?
All right, so this is my best lineup here with only 65 PMR, whatever. Yeah, you can't win the fadeaway unless they're all flames. You can't even look at the rest of your lineup unless they're all flames. I don't know. Maybe you get Zion to overtime. You never know.
You got the nice Robinson play though, and Jimmy Butler. Yeah, I underplayed that Miami game tonight. I just really tried to go different on that 5-gamer. It's not going to work for me.
Let's see. I like to visualize this. I look. All these guys ahead of me have less than me. Oh, except for this guy. Crap. He's probably got good players too. Yeah, he's got CJ McCollum also. Crap.
And the most valuable player of the night, Moses Brown.
I got the Moses Brown though.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
Right, but like I said, when I look at these things, I can't even be happy I have Moses Brown and man because everybody else has him. You just got to look for Zion.
Moses Brown and Robinson, I would bet you is like less than 1% of the lineup.
That's true.
I mean, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
If they end up being significantly better point product, like last night with Jokic with 80 fantasy points, still didn't win tournaments because the other value hit so hard. So you could still, it's an unusual.
I'll tell you, did the Utah Jazz ever go under? I mean, like, these guys are crazy. Wait, is he still? Oh, I had this illusion that they were going to let Valanciunas close. That was a mistake. That was a big error thinking that he would close.
I don't think any of us know what he's ever going to do.
So I need for this fadeaway lineup. I need overtime for Zion, and even that's not going to help too much because he's 30% owned also. But that's the fadeaway update. Let's see.
You need Moses Brown to put up like a ridiculous number,
Well,
which he
obviously,
probably will. No, but that
uh,
helps though, because you have that weird combination that most people don't have.
this guy in third. These guys are amazing. This guy in second has Robinson. And Clarkson at 5%, he deserves it. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I feel like Clarkson deserves it.
he deserves it. And then he also with a 5% Najee Marshall, who's doing just fine, and he's still in the game. He's closing, but not Valanciunas. I know there's different positions, but permit me to tilt. So they'll go into overtime, and this guy will win. Like going away, I think.
Yeah.
What about this guy though? This guy's got 64 PMR and 13 behind.
God, I'm really still frustrated a little bit about the way that football game ended. I thought it was like gonna be I really did. I thought it was like shaping up. All I just needed was a stop. That was it. Like, sorry.
Well, I mean,
done with my venting.
Beating 722,000 people is tough. I mean,
yeah, it felt like it was going to be a tie with at least like a couple hundred of us or whatever.
Herb Jones taking it to the rack.
What's the score in that game?
It is close. It is like a 1-point game with 2 minutes to go. So, as I said,
we needed Highsmith and Robinson as the two, right?
Yeah.
With Moses. That's such a good lineup. If you could I just needed a couple changes. And man is just going nuts.
Like you said, and I always wanted to do that research, about how some people do like as chalk, versus how they do low owned. If there are some people that are just particularly good at participating.
Well, I will just say personally, I think that's ridiculous. Like, don't you think it's ridiculous? Because like the player doesn't know that they're chalk. Like,
no, I don't know. I don't care. I don't mean the player. I'm just saying which types of guys perform. You know what I mean? Like which guys are more predictable by the markets? Like which guys.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I don't mean the guy knows himself. I just mean what type of chalk is good chalk. Right?
No, that's fair. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That actually does. I'm just poking holes because I'm frustrated. I have to get this phone call. I will be back.
Okay. And Bobby, you're on a little. You're kind of on tilt here a little bit, but not really. I think you've just been drinking a little much. Okay. The other thing, I hate to brag. I'm going to. I'll brag at halftime once it gets to halftime, because I am definitely going to brag about this when it happens. We're going to hold off on it for a little bit. We're going to follow this lineup here for some reason. I want to see if I can get myself. To overtime with Zion and like convince myself that this stupid thing has a chance. It doesn't, but I want to root it in anyway. And then I'm telling you, we're gonna have a special, special sweat. Oh my God, this is.
Hey, Sheets.
Hey,
dude.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, so I overheard what you were just saying about performance of chalky players. I got a question for you. Wouldn't you think that the chalky players who are most likely to perform well and be good chalk would just simply be the players with the largest sample size on the best projected averages? I mean,
no. What I was kind of more getting at is kind of the quality of the player. In other words, is it like the point guards that go off really high owned, or is it like the centers that go off really high owned?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, or like what types? And I was talking with my guest in the MMA thing today about this. You know, like what types of chalk actually perform well versus what.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about like individual players.
Yeah, but that's that too. It's the same type of thing.
But with
What I want to
individual
know is
players,
what
wouldn't it
I
just-
want to know is what you guys have been drinking today.
Well, water.
Exactly.
Always
Yeah, okay.
water. You got to stay hydrated. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
what I
it.
figured.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
All right, Bobby's back.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, water distills the edibles better.
It's it's been a while since we've seen each other.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pull my sweat up here, but not quite yet. Gotta wait till the end of the first half.
Oh my God, Chris Paul is going nuts though.
Is he really?
He's got 27, 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left to go in the second.
Well, because this is really big, you dude. I totally did it. I said I was gonna play a couple lineups in that showdown slate. The Suns Clippers, but
Yeah.
I was late. So the main one sold out, but that did not deter me. So I have 9 lineups in the secondary Clippers showdown slate, and I am in first place, tied with 8 other people for a $1,000 first prize. So we are all over this, and we're heading towards the end of the first half. And the aforementioned Chris Paul, in the captain, is leading the charge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I mean, you thought that we weren't going to have anything to sweat here. Doesn't matter that the 50 showdown lineups in the NFL cash for a total of $60 because we have the showdown slate paying $1,000 for first, total completely chopping right now for $380.57. So we have that, and we also would love for this this New Orleans game to go to overtime. I believe it is currently a 3-point game with 22 seconds to go with New Orleans with the ball. So we do have a little bit to root for. Lauri Markkanen, the career, not that career was ever dead, but it seemed as though it was, and he's completely has a new lease on life.
I'm very frustrated with myself because I was so convinced, and I always try to think about winning, and like I decided to play Amir Coffee over in my 555 over Moses Brown, and I just tried to find a way with Giannis with 36.
Hang on, Zion just basically ran somebody over if they didn't call it. He got a 2. So now it's a 1-point game, 12 seconds to go, and they fouled Mike Conley. So Mike Conley's going to the line, up 1, 12 seconds to go, and the fans need overtime. So you're upset that you played Amir Coffee on a lineup that had no chance?
Well, no, in my 555, like
okay.
I could have played Moses Brown, and I would have guaranteed cash now. Like I had Chris Paul as a differentiator already.
Well, that's actually a big deal. Okay, so we could talk about that. They talked about that with respect to the NBA, MMA, when they talked about the impact of late swap in general, and what a lot of people use late swap for is what you're saying is like, listen, if I'm doing poorly, we really have to just like go for the throat to try to win. But apparently, the real experts, what they use the late swap for is the opposite, is to figure out lineups that have no chance to win, and then just basically de-chalk them to make sure that they have a chance to cash.
Yeah. No, I get that. I didn't think I needed to do that, to be honest, in this lineup. I still have a chance at cashing.
Right.
But it wasn't like and then stress, and like I didn't have the Robinson, but I had Landale, like and I didn't have the 58, like, so I already felt bad. Whoever played Chris Paul and Tyler Hero tonight together is probably going to win all the money.
Yeah, Hero went off.
So did Morant until they didn't need him to anymore. He played
what did he have 60?
He had 59.5.
Oh God.
He had
2.5 quarters, whatever.
It's just frustrating with the Coffee thing for me because like now it's like All right. Well, I actually think I would be threatening for a couple $1,000 here, like
Okay.
maybe more than just a little bit. But it was just, I tried to make a decision to try to counteract where it looked like things were happening, and maybe it was like an overkill.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have Utah coming out of a timeout. Both teams coming out of a timeout. We have New Orleans coming out of a timeout. 12 seconds to go. I think they finally have to shoot the three. I don't think they can extend it anymore. And it looks like, I don't know, they're probably going to try to get McCollum a shot. Yeah, the cameras are all focusing on McCollum, so I
It's
presume
going to be Trey Murphy.
McCollum is 28 points, by the way, 11 for 22, and he's 3 for 5 from 3. Yeah, they should completely just use him as a decoy.
It's going to be Murphy.
Well, we shall see. Let's see what the
I'm not even watching. I'm
have set up. Okay, they're running a screen off.
Murphy or Herb Jones.
McCollum for 3. Brick. But they got their own rebound. There it is. Zion pass from the corner for 3. Bang.
Who was it? Murphy?
Hold on. I didn't have the name. It's
Jones?
definitely not McCollum. It is Murphy indeed.
It's a roundabout way to get there, but it happened.
It is in fact Trey Murphy. So it's not overtime yet. It's 2 seconds to go. And now Utah has the ball.
That's crazy. That's really horrible for me.
Oh.
But I'm happy for you. Oh, that was the most sarcastic.
No, not really.
No. I'm just kidding around with you, man. No. So I'm trying to figure out what can you do well with an overtime here?
Nothing really. Just my Zion.
Well, but he ended up owned, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not so great, but
yeah.
But whatever. I mean,
God, you're right about the chalk hitting hard tonight, though. It really did.
Yep.
It's so frustrating because you got to get a little different on these things, and it's. Last night I was so proud of my Durant over Bassi call. Like now I just didn't have that thing tonight. You know what I mean? And like chalk's gonna hit.
So who do you think's gonna bury everybody for Utah now? Now that we're all projecting for overtime. So 2 seconds ago, you think Lowry? It's gonna be basically 2 seconds. Let's see what they can come up with.
It's gonna be like a weird 1-footer.
Yeah, maybe like a Leitner play for Lowry, even though it's coming in from the side. I don't suppose that they would start Valanciunas in overtime just for funsies.
I can't believe that guy didn't get in.
He's rested now.
Wait, he might.
All right. Well, they're running something. It's a terrible camera angle. It's just an awful camera angle.
The camera angle is the worst.
Oh, he tried to just. Wow. So they try to basically do the Leitner. Oh my God, Valanciunas is in the game. Just to guard the inbounds pass.
They throw it just straight out of bounds.
He threw it off of Valanciunas' feet.
Oh.
Lob to the rim, and wow! So he had a chance to put it in, and Nance basically swatted it, and they're claiming it was goaltending. Let's see.
Oh my God, I hate this, man. It's too much.
It was a lob to Markkanen. He was facing the opposite way. And they are contesting that, saying that it was a goaltend. Let's see. So he lobbed it to Markkanen. He threw it up. No, that's a good block. There's absolutely no way that's a goaltend. But we'll see. Markkanen pushed off a little bit. Really good play. And then he tried to put it in off the glass, and Nance swatted it off the glass. It was a clean block, and I don't think it was on the way down. They're definitely going to the replay for this. And I'm not listening to the announcers' predictions. We're going to see what happens, though. And this is why at least Larry Nance is in the game and not Valanciunas, by the way. Actually, Valanciunas was in charge of defending the inbounds. He did a.
How does Terrence Mann have more fantasy points than the Clippers have points?
Who does?
Terrence Mann.
Oh, Jesus.
Not really, but like he has 28. They have 37.
So you think the referees are gonna like just listen to a result which ends the game, gets them home early.
Oh my
But
god!
then again, they don't decide. It's
Playing
Secaucus.
at home, somebody will get hot. It's just, I just feel stupid for trying to get too cute. What I should have done is exactly what you said, Sheets, and minimalize the damage. Like not even the damage, just like play to cash, you know. But I thought I had to get probably too creative to play to cash. I didn't know Chris Paul was going to go completely nuts.
There's
but
no if they call this goaltending, I'm gonna be I'll be one of those people that emails DraftKings for a refund.
really fun guy you're describing.
I love those people.
Most fun guy in the world.
Bunch of BS. Believe this? They took my guy out when he was what is he even hurt? I demand a refund.
Can I ask you how many? I don't want to even look at it. How many points does Moses Brown have? Because Chris Paul has 33 at half, 33.7.
Moses Brown has a crisp 13 and a quarter.
Okay, that would have been nice. I like my angle of them getting blown out and coffee eating.
Terrence Mann almost does, in fact, have as many fantasy points as the Clippers do points.
So nuts, man.
He's got 28 fantasy points at that.
And then it became like Landale will become like he's going to put up 40.
So let's see. The referees are taking a long time talking to Secaucus about this. It looks like
with Amir. If I cash with a 0 from Amir Coffee, God bless me.
After review,
nothing, right?
Overtime. Yep. It was a terrible explanation by the referee.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, sorry. Go ahead.
It was a terrible explanation by the referee. You didn't hear whether he said legal or illegal. The only thing you can do is from the tone of the crowd that it was in their favor. So.
Gotcha.
So 123 into overtime. So if you got any of these low in Utah guys somehow, Terrence Mann with 28 fantasy points.
Guess how many minutes Amir Coffee has played? Sheets, if you had to guess.
At halftime, 20. I don't know.
He's played 18 minutes. He has exactly 0 fantasy points.
He has the Blutarski score line.
Do you know how hard that is to do?
0.0.
I'm serious. That's almost impossible. Like you can't back your way and accidentally get a rebound or.
Who's that guy that did that? Like the Tony Snell?
Tony Snell, yeah, he had the 34 minutes and negative 1.5 or something.
Right.
It might have even been higher. It might have been like 40 minutes. I felt really proud of my Highsmith call, and then Robbins. I just like there were routes, man, tonight to get there.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed. I actually don't feel terrible about most of my lineups. I just think that's my big learning lesson from the night is why did I overcorrect so much? You know what I mean? Those extra 13 fantasy points or whatever, like I'm cashing in the 555 no matter what. I just don't need to I'm not going to win it with an Amir Coffee anyway. If I'm going to do it with like a Duncan Robinson who can make like 8 threes.
All right. I'm now on tilt. I am now down to second place in the showdown. Some at halftime. I'm tied with 6 folks. And there's one guy who's an actual solo in front by himself with a 3. Can you imagine this? Like Jock Landale in the showdown is 3% owned.
That's bizarre.
Right?
Is he more expensive than Biyombo in the showdown? He must have been. It's the only thing that makes any sense. But
I don't know. I can't find anybody here that's got Biyombo because he hasn't any fans.
No, that's crazy, man.
Let me see. Actually, I'm going to pull this up right now. We'll get the ownership.
Okay, grab it.
And I will also like to say that this is definitely not the most pro pro stacked field, the secondary showdown tilt fest at the end.
It might be the least stacked field ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so we have, here's the ownerships. All right, so utility. Oh, Biombo's not even. I don't think. Yeah, Biombo is 15% owned. At what? Why would it say his price? It doesn't even say his price. He's 15. Biombo is 15% owned.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, and Lawndale was 3.
Showdown?
Lawndale was 3.
On a showdown slate?
Yeah, you're the aforementioned Amir Coffee 1.6%. Robert Covington 3. Devin Booker 98. Paul 93. Mikal Bridges 85. Yeah, Biz 15. Yeah, they wanted no part of the
That's crazy.
yeah. Moses Brown, they got to Moses Brown at 30%, but for some reason they didn't get to Lawndale. Geez, got to start getting in there. Get this type of edge, man. This is like, how about this? So
I don't understand. I honestly don't understand.
how about this? You got 4 guys here at the bottom of the lobby. They have 0 fantasy points. I guess they forgot to put their lineups in. There it is. Oh, they did not submit a lineup. This guy's like actually in last, and this is the aforementioned Amir Coffee play with 0 at 1. It's probably the best play, by the way. Coffee at 1.6% at 1.
By the way, that's an amazing play. He played 18 minutes. He played 18 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Oh, here's Biombo. Biombo was actually 3,400, right? Okay. No. Wait, Biombo was 3,400. And he was 16%. Lawndale was 2,000 and 3%.
I'm genuinely trying to figure out what's happening here. It just makes no sense.
Because it's the 4K fadeaway, 1K to first still fest. I mean, like, this is the worst there is, right?
Yeah, it's like playing like
It's
Well,
it's playing checkers. It's playing checkers with blind people.
no. Give me the poker example. Like, what would be the old school version of this? I'm trying to think of that.
It would
It's not
it would be like a no limit tournament player, like playing at a country club. You know what I
It's
mean?
like the 215 Hyper Turbo when they first started them at the end of the day on Sundays. That was like 200,000 guaranteed.
the Supersonic. That was what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
When they first started it, though, right?
Right.
Let me get back to this fadeaway business here. Let's see. What was fadeaway? Yeah, this fadeaway is at 41st. It's really not making any headway here. Because everybody else has the same players. Najee Marshall's actually in the game. Boy, Zion can't even get there in freaking overtime. 50's fine.
Well, how much time's left?
She's still got 3 minutes. Whatever.
Yeah, not as much fun of a. We don't have a real sweat going on.
So let's take a look at the slate for tomorrow. Let's see what tomorrow looks like. Oh, we got a 10 gamer tomorrow. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see the games here. Oh, you see this new? This is, by the way, this is like really brutal. You want to hear a really bad beat? So Matt's coming back for the holidays, and he wanted and I asked what he wanted. He said, Dad, if you can get him, I mean, like, I don't know your connections or whatever. If you can get tickets, I'd really like to see Curry. He's playing the Knicks. So I reached out to a kid I coach basketball. His father has hooked us for tickets. He actually got me tickets. The Warriors play the Knicks and the Nets back to back next week. I got tickets for both of them, and today Curry's out for like a month. He just announced it today. So you hear that? Did I lose you?
No, I hear you. I hear you now.
Okay. You hear what I said? Or?
No, I only heard a part of what you said. I didn't hear the rest of it.
I was just saying that we got tickets because my son really wanted them for the Warriors are playing at New York back to back, the Knicks and the Nets next week. I was able to scam tickets somehow, and they just announced that Curry's out for a month.
Oh man,
That's pretty brutal.
that's brutal. That's brutal. It'll still be fun though.
No, absolutely. But I mean,
yeah.
yeah. So we have no Curry at Philly tomorrow. That's. What do you think before we even look? What do you think Jordan Poole is? Oh, they did an all right job. He's 8,200. Is that like really cheap actually?
Good job for them. No, it's not really cheap.
Okay.
It's like they've done a good job though.
That's a good price, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clay's up to 71. Wiggins remains out. Draymond still 6K. Wow, look at that. What a bunch of early games these are. Look at this.
I know.
I wonder if LaMelo gets a full run here. I'm sure. So LaMelo against Trey, that could be a fun game. Sacramento at Detroit.
God, I hate Trey, man. I hate him. Like I don't hate him. I just don't like watching him play basketball. And he's really not great. So we're just counting on him getting a little bit hot now. And yeah, he put up 46 on a terrible night the other night. Okay, cool. But where are your good nights? DeJounte Murray isn't there, that you just get smoked every game. I don't know. Having a hard time with Trey myself, personally.
Knicks at Chicago stinks. Minnesota at OKC. That could be fun. D'Angelo Russell remains. Oh, so he's questionable after being ruled out the other day. He got ruled out, and I think Noel didn't even start. He played 25 minutes anyway, but
yeah, he's gonna. They're just keeping him in his role, but he is still the guy. They stay close.
That's nothing. You have Denver against LA. So it's a big slate.
I really like Luka, by the way.
Okay. So we got a big slate, and boy, this Atlanta-Charlotte game is going to be pretty intriguing right out of the gate, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You got Bogdanovic. I have to say, I think he still can be played. You can still play him at 6K.
Yeah, 100%. Not 100% of your lineups, but yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. Oh, we got Kessler. Played nicely. Yeah, good luck guarding Zion. I mean, he's ridiculous. Oh my God, he missed the layup though. Yeah, so the basketball slate is very full. Are you out tomorrow? Or are you in tomorrow?
No, I'm around.
You're around tomorrow. And then, so what I have to do is I have to talk to Evan about the getting all those football slates up. So again, just to remind everybody, there are 2 full slates of football this week. The Saturday Millie Maker, Sunday Millie Maker. It's possible that one of us or 2 of us could go live Saturday for a little bit. Just unclear. I think that's a very safe assessment. Unclear.
Yeah,
and then,
I'm going to do my best to be there for both lives, but it's going to be a little tricky on Saturday.
Sunday, I'm definitely there.
Of course, always.
Sunday, I'm definitely there. And MMA, I mentioned already. I'll be putting the breakdown video, and I'll put the betting video,
You got any wild early MMA takes you want to throw out there, Sheets?
No, I'll just there was a fight that was canceled today. Probably saved me money. I probably would have bet on the guy who's going to lose. But no, I'll save it for the breakdown video. I will say this. First of all, it's the last MMA card of the year. They don't have anything else the rest of the year, and it's kind of depressing that they're only putting 50,000 for first this one, because, and the reason why is because people haven't played as much because of the late swap rules. It's just way too much of an edge to give up to not be able to just stay at your computer all Saturday night and late swap, and nobody wants to stay at their computer all Saturday night. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to do it. I don't blame them. So they've lost a lot of entries over the last couple of weeks. So
they've lost a lot of entries. Don't you think though that just like basketball, shouldn't that make the players have an edge who are really paying attention?
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, the people that are exactly, but the people that don't feel like it, they won't play. You know what I mean? And I personally, I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in. Listen, the MMA fight cards, they start at 6 o'clock at night on a Saturday, and they go till 2 in the morning, and you literally have to late swap every fight if you want to be completely efficient. And unfortunately, I don't really care. I mean, I'm playing, just to win or whatever. And the only way I would late swap, you know what I mean? Like you said, if you really want to be smart, you'll late swap to maximize your min cash and stuff like that. And I just really not interested. But what I did do is if I see that I'm really deep, that I have a cut for shot, I can find the lineups that I have that I can late swap. But I know for a fact that I'm not behaving as efficiently as people that run all these models to do it. And I don't know how many people are actually doing it, but it's really, listen, they had Nerdy Tenor on, who's super, super sharp. And he was talking about it. He said he could do it. He could probably set up the algorithm or whatever, but then he's going to be there. He doesn't want to do it either.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth it. So it's, so the people that were 150 maxing, they're not doing it anymore. And entries are gone down, and so they're offering only 50K to first to close out the year, and hopefully they roll it back. So we'll to no late swap. We'll see what happens. I'll be playing. Promise you, I'll be playing.
I feel you. And amen to Amir Coffee scoring 90 fantasy points in the second half.
Let's go.
He still has 0.
To me.
How do you have 0?
This solo shipper is gonna have the 3% Jock Londale. All right, so this game's still going on.
There is almost no chance that Londale is not going to be on the winning lineup, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. But meanwhile, the score of the half is 65.
I didn't even.
First of all, I don't even think Chris Paul is on the winner here in the showdown. It's a 64.
No, he won't be. He's going to be
a 64-37 game. I mean, how many more minutes?
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you.
And we'll see. Which of these guys gets the run? You think Terrence Mann gets the run in the blowout?
No.
Dude, you're totally right. It's going to be the Amir Coffee show.
Yeah,
but he started. No, it's not going to be him.
What do you mean? He's what?
Who's going to be in the fourth quarter in a 30-point game?
I still think it'll be him. He'll be in there.
No,
awesome. He will. No. He is. No, he legitimately is that guy. They only have 10 guys. Covington, Batum's on the back-to-back. He's 1,000,000 years old. It'll be Brandon Boston, Diabite, Preston, Amir Coffee, and probably Terrence Mann. It'll be Moses Brown with those guys.
So we have more drama in New Orleans. New Orleans is down 3 with the ball, 24 seconds to go in overtime. Brendan.
Your freaking overtimes are helping you tonight. They helped me last night.
They're not even helping me. It's like a horror show. It's because everybody's a horror show.
What's weird is all of my bad plays are in the winning lineups right now, but they're not in my lineup, which isn't winning.
Right.
How is Max Struss in all the profitable lineups? That doesn't make sense.
What is this one? Does this one anything? No, this is a freaking 4% on Pat Connaughton experience. This one's got Man, Bridges, and Paul again, but Paul's not going to be doing much. Not much more. Well, it's up to 30 already? 73-43?
It's interesting the lineups that faded the 3Ks for the other. It's interesting. Like I'm just looking through all the lineups here.
Let's see what's in the fadeaway here. That's
Like for the most part, like the alley-oop is Raging Phillip is going to win it by a million miles.
think so.
He's up by 11 points. Like nobody. Well, I guess the Hishbu could catch up with him, but it would be tough. Like, yeah, it's possible.
So he's got what left? He really got overtime out of Larry Nance at 1% ownership. And Jordan Clarkson, he's blessed.
But did Nance even play the overtime?
Yeah, he's in.
Hmm.
He's taking the ball out of bounds right now. Down 3, 25 seconds to go. He's about to commit it to Garrett Temple. Oh, I think he threw it away. No, it's still their ball. So it's still 23 now. 23.9 to go. Utah ball. New Orleans ball down 3. There's gonna be a million possessions left, I think. But we'll see. Oh my God, they can't even get the ball in bounds. Still their ball though. There's the return of Petey Theft. He's in the top 10. He's in the top 10 with 64 PMR. 30 behind though.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, who's he got left?
Hang on. I gotta sweat this possession here. 14 seconds to go. 3-point game. For 3. Brick. And Utah rebound. That should do it. 7 seconds to go. Lowry shooting 2. That should be the end. Okay, so looking at the alley-oop here, you have Raging Phillip with 321 with 22. Then you have Petty Theft 30 points behind, but with 40 more PMR. And that 40 more PMR is taking the form of, well, Nance is gone, Clarkson is gone. So Raging Phillip just has Moses Brown left.
Oh, that's not good.
And Petey's got Moses Brown and Terrence Mann and John Wall.
That's the
So
winner.
the question is, can Mann and Wall get 30 points between them in a game that they might not be in the fourth quarter?
The only problem is they don't have enough bodies. So it's going to be Jason Preston, Brandon Boston. That's why I'm saying Amir Coffey will stay on the court. It would be pretty funny, like theoretically, if Amir Coffey outscored Moses Brown tonight. But Moses Brown will stay in too. It'll be that 5 is my guess. When they end up.
Well, it's a 3-point game, 1 second to go. I'm not sticking around with this one, so I'm going to pull back. I'm going to turn the Clipper game back on.
Yeah, they're down 28, but it's at home. You can get a little roll going.
But we're going to see. We're going to see what happens here.
I still don't understand how Amir Coffey. I don't understand how you can play this many minutes.
I still don't understand.
It's really hard to have 0 fantasy points, man. It's really hard to play 22 minutes and 22 minutes.
So it's 75. This is it's a pretty big coach's decision here for the alley-oop.
Londale is going to end up with 45 fantasy points. I promise you.
Let's see.
Amir Coffey has 2 fantasy points on the board sheets.
He's got 2. He's going to end up at 25. Right?
2 real life fantasy points. 2 real life points.
How about that? He's going to end up at 25.
I know. It's still not going to be more than the easy cash in Moses Brown.
How long do you think he stays in? Do you think he stays in the whole game?
Wait, we have a little bit of a Coffey resurgence here.
Yeah.
Coffey, I think, has 4 now.
Some guy from the Suns just hit a 3.
It was Chris Paul.
No, some white guy.
Oh, Londale.
Yep.
Londale's going to have 1 million.
Yep. There it is.
It was such a good – my lineup looks so good.
Londale's got 21 fantasy points.
This might be Giannis's lowest output of the season, and just with a normal Giannis game, I think we would have been in business here.
Terrence Mann going to the free throw line, obviously, because he needs more fantasy points.
That was my.
He needs the money, so to speak.
My try to fade.
Devin Booker was actually like 98.1% owned in the showdown.
What does he have?
21.
Huh? Is it faded?
21 and with no action coming in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, baby. Dog. How much of him do you have?
I think I got 100. I'm not sure. I got 9 lineups, you know.
It sounded so cool until you said that.
Yeah, I know.
It was like Devin Booker,
I
98.
think I'm over the field.
He's failing everyone. What do you got?
He's a terrible play. How much
I've got
you got?
100.
All of them.
All right, I don't
Oh
have.
my God! Did Terrence Mann just make another basket? Yeah, he made another one.
Oh God.
Oh my God! Covington just got swatted by Moses Brown. Thank you very much.
I actually think the Londale Biombo lineup would have worked. I did it in one tournament.
I think.
Well.
I wonder if look at this 36th in the fadeaway. That's like a legitimate number. That's not the worst.
Yeah, that's a real number.
That's not terrible. Everybody ahead of me have more PMR than me, but whatever.
Yeah, you're not gonna win it.
I'm up to 34th.
No, it's nice.
Ooh, look at Shit My Money. He's got the Londale and Mann and Wall. I wonder if he's got a shot here in 50.
The obvious ones. No.
No. Is that Coffee that made a 3? No way.
Is it? Let's go, Amir.
Is that him? Is he a lefty?
No.
No. Whoever some lefty has made a 3.
Whoever some lefty is.
Yeah, some
really
lefty.
So dumb, man. Because Amir Coffey's up to 9. He's got 8. No, he's made 2 threes. Amir Coffey.
Booker,
oh no, he is lefty. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's it. Booker just pulled up from 15 and shot a legitimate air ball. By the way,
they're only down 21 though.
They're not down 21. Oh, they are down 21. Oh, look at this. Dude, 21 gets these guys to stay in the game. This is sick.
You know what? Like maybe this works. The Giannis thing at 36 fantasy, like literally, Giannis, just accidentally do your normal 55 just by accident.
Yeah, right.
Scored 55. How do you have 36 fantasy points and you're on a lineup that could cash right now? Like it makes no sense.
Oh my God, John Wall with a rebound and putback and a timeout, and the lead is under 20.
Let's go, Amir Coffey, 6 3.
Let's go. Let's go. And Raging Phillip is just getting smoked out of this tournament.
These showdown NFL slates are so pissing me off. I'm still.
Dude, look, excuse me, this guy right behind him has got 68. But look who he has. He's got, oh my God, the Josh Okogie at 1%. Let's go. Just like we all thought. What the hell?
I mean, it's like sometimes, like, I like that strategy though, like of flirting with the one, the minimum cost players, but like, I'm not quite sure where he played 20 minutes the last game. What's kind of savvy about it, like the guy's put up 20 or more in 4 out of 6. He put up 42 and 37 in 2 of those.
Right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna predict without looking. So I'm looking at this lineup. Okay, he's got 68. He's a big favorite to win right now. Actually, that's not true.
Whoever has the Okogie, I hope they win.
Right. But my question is this, because it doesn't give it away without me pulling it up. How many lineups do you think this person has? Oh, the alley-oop probably just one. I'm sorry, I thought it was the fadeaway.
Oh, I'm gonna guess 4 in the alley-oop.
I'm gonna say 1. I don't think he's gonna win.
You already looked.
No, I didn't. I'll put up right now.
No, I'm just kidding around with you.
Let me see.
Just look up his name, right there. You
Yeah,
can,
I don't think you can do it that way.
yeah, just look in the search.
Yeah, but look what happens. You go RING, right? You can see the 1. That means he just has 1.
It's possible he just has 1.
But I don't think it's
Well,
it's
Tuesday.
determinative. You know, I don't
Okay, maybe you're right.
because like if you look at Brick, for example.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it doesn't. I know. It's usually top 500 for huge tournaments. Yeah.
Oh well, it says all 6, right?
No, it's usually top 500 only. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What you could do is you could do this, and then you could do some funny stuff. Like you go filter, and then you could search by entry name, and let's see. So the ring, yeah, look, he just had the 1. Raging Phillip had the full 12. Let's see, who else had the full 12? How many did? Boy, shit, my money didn't even play the freaking alley-oop. Man, times are tough over there.
Yeah, when you're not very good, it's tough.
Be nice. McClovin.
Just being honest, the guy's been way worse to me than I've ever said anything about him.
That's true. McClovin with 12. Maswa with 12. Kobe MVP with 12.
I think Kobe MVP is a really good, really
Yeah.
good basketball DFS player.
Cheddar Biscuit and Chipotle Addict, obviously with 12 each. What if PDF goes full out? Yeah, he's got all 12. Raging Phillip 12. You could do with 12. Wilson with 7. Okay, let's see. This is the Raging Bird. Okay. So I'm in 35th, but look, I got a guy with 0 ahead of me. I'm gonna pass him probably. The Lord Moose. This Lord Moose was in first. This guy was in first for a while. I'm gonna pass him.
Wait, Cheats, what are your minutes? Go.
I got 32. I got Man and Brown like everybody else.
Okay. That's pretty good. The rest of it.
Yeah, whatever.
It's pretty good.
Sure. And this guy's got 16. You got a shot to pass him. You need 2 more points out of Brown to pass him.
You should have played Coffee.
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
Or Lawndale.
Yeah, Lawndale was the play. Let's see what his fadeaway looks like here. Look at Crafty Lefty with 2 guys swarming. Dude, look at the Ship My Money, dude. He's lurking. Ship My Money's in 5th. With 31, he's got Man and Brown, so he's not gonna
He's not winning.
No,
he doesn't win, he's breaking even.
Mazwa's got him locked out, I guess. What if any of these guys have anything with leverage? Nah, everybody's got the same guys here. So Brown and Man, so Crazy Lefty's, I guess, an enormous favorite. Right?
I think you're still discounting how much time is left in this game.
Oh, you think there's like 90 guys over here? Yeah, let's see.
Like Chris Paul lineups that come out of nowhere with a 5-man stack and the right value. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, look at this ship. I hate to say this Ship My Money, dude. This one's legit. This is 45 PMR. This has Man, Lawndale, and Wall.
Yeah, but
and
those
he's only behind by a few points. I think he's the favorite.
There you go.
Congratulations. I think
Congratulations.
he's the favorite. Let's see.
If I max entered, I'd win a lot more.
Let's see what happens. Is this Man again? Oh, Man threw it away. No, somebody with an N1. No, did they count that for Moses Brown? No. John Wall checks out.
Might be the last time you see him.
Might be. It might be.
But if it goes the other way, then you'll see him again.
Yeah.
I really tried my best not to play.
Somebody that looks like Reggie Jackson missed the 3. I think that might be Coffee with the rebound.
It is coffee with the rebound.
Yeah, coffee with the rebound.
How does Giannis get 36? How does that happen?
And then the guy with the ponytail with an and one.
Oh, Londale
No. Number 4.
for the
Who is
Clippers.
that? I don't even know who that is. Number 4.
I don't know the numbers.
I don't know who that is.
What year is this?
Yeah, I know. I don't know who that is.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here pretty soon. I don't have a real
Okay.
sweat sheet. Do you want to? You're gonna stick around?
Just for a few minutes.
All right,
I
buddy.
think that was. I'm not sure who that was. All right, so I'm just hanging around. BS.
All right, good luck, man. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Good luck, everybody.
Okay. So man again over the dish. Marcus Morris bang for 3. Boy, we have an actual game here. So this with WLC, he has Morris and 41 PMR with 343. Okay, so Ship My Money might not be the favorite anymore. He really needs Londale to get back in the game. I know Bobby, whatever. I like Adam. I want him to win. You wanna know why? Because it's so hard to do content and play. I learned that. It's difficult. Ooh, this guy. Abalon Nads. This looks like he's the favorite, actually. And I'm kind of hanging in there. Probably break even. And it just doesn't look like I'll be able to cash in this alley-oop here. Just too many people have too many things ahead of me here. There's Big T with the coffee. So I got Brown and Mann. I mean, Mann's obviously having a really good game, but just make sure I'm not winning anything in FanDuel I forgot about. Nah, FanDuel's a shit show tonight. Actually, that's not true. Look at this. Excuse me. I am actually cashing in the monster. I was unaware because, and I have Chris Paul, Jonathan Wall, and Marcus Morris, and the aforementioned Londale. How about that? I gave up on this one because Giannis is freaking hopeless. But who knows? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this thing here a little bit. I was unaware that this is even in contention. I mean, it's not contention really, but who's that? Oh, someone else for 3. Yeah, we're gonna get a look see at this lobby here at the end of the third quarter. All right, we're gonna figure out what's going on. So first of all, I want to get a sense of this monster here that I'm in, see if I really need to work, to sweat this here. So, and I literally haven't checked this. So I'm in 20th, and we have Morris, Mann, Wall, and Paul. So I think this is close enough that we can expect to see the good players back, right? I don't know if I'm going to get Londale back, though. Maybe. We'll see. Let's take a look at who else is on this list here. Let's just see who's right above us. I don't think we're going to win, but let's just see who's right above us here. So this guy, he's only got 8 left. He's got Wall. He's got Booker, though. Mann and Morris. Then these guys just have 4 each. They can't be in that great shape. This guy's got a 4. All right, so I might be able to move up the list a little bit here, right? Now let's take a look at this fadeaway again. Yeah. So Boy, oh boy, yeah. Ship My Money is kind of screwed. He's got 36 PMR in his best lineup with 337. That's not going to do it. And you have this guy here with 48. So he's got all these guys: Bridges, Brown, Morris, and Mann. Let me pull up my that showdown slate thing, which I don't think is going to be worth anything, but we're going to look at it anyway. Where's the showdown? Showdown fadeaway. Okay, it's this one. It's like so close. So I'm in only like only 6 points behind, whatever. So I have Booker, Mann. I may have all these guys, but Booker's in the game. So we have to, for the purposes of FanDuel, pull this up again. The FanDuel lineup. For the purposes of FanDuel, we need to root for, well, more to the point, against Booker. But we can't. And what's good about rooting against Booker is that what's good about rooting against Booker is that if it preserves the ability for the starters to get back in the game. So let's see, who do we have? So let's see who's in the game. So who do I need? Paul, Wall, Mann, Morris, Londale. We have 5. If we could somehow get Londale in the game. So Londale's not in the game. This number 4 guy, I don't know who that is. So Bridges, that's not us. So we got Paul in the game. All right, that's big. I like how Paul gets this second unit run here. There's a pass. Ooh. That was an assist that we would have gotten if he caught that. Oh, Brandon Boston Jr. He's that number 4 guy that I was referring to before. So I'd love to get Londale in this game. All right, Paul with the assist. That's good. All right, Paul with the assist. That's good. Mbate, whoever that is. We'll pull that up in a minute. Bridges. It's a turnover, I think. What I don't like is that FanDuel is so good. They're like even ahead of my TV, which is a little annoying. So I'm going to probably try not to watch the TV too much. So we need Chris Paul to do well, but not well enough that he gets taken out of the game. All right. So Chris Paul for 3, really? No, he 24-second violation. Okay. So again, we need the Clippers to come back into this enough that we get the starters back in the game. That's the key. And I think that's Terrence Mann. I think that's Terrence Mann. I don't know these numbers. Oh, it's not even. They don't even give us them on the shot. Okay. Amir Coffee with a floater. No good. That was like a total air ball. So we have Biz in the game. I think Biz should like get taken out for Londale. I think that'd be super sharp. Even to close, maybe? Is that Boston again, that guy? Brandon Boston showing out. Keeping the Clippers in this game. Okay, so Shamet with a missed layup. And here comes the scrubs from the Clippers, which is good. Floater, no good. Might have given Paul credit for a rebound, and this would be a nice assist. Oh my God, he missed the layup. You got to be kidding me. That's a steal by Chris Paul. And that's got to be an assist. You got to make that layup. Okay, great. So that looks like it's going to be credited as a steal and assist, which is, look at it, there it is. They credited it. So we're now in 16th in this monster, which is good. This is very nice. May as well check in on this fadeaway here. I mean, it's not really doing too much, but oh, this guy's doing really well up in front. So it's 20. Oh, so now we need the Clippers, led by guys that I don't have, to come back. Ooh, that guy's really good. That Boston guy. Well, that's really good. And the foul on Biz. I think that they should pull him and bring in Londale. That would be my recommendation. Yeah, so that's so Boston with the old-fashioned three-point play, which is good. So who's coming in? Looks like someone's coming in. Nope, nobody's coming in. Shamet, back to Chris Paul. Chris Paul, I'm going to call it. Calling him. Ooh, Londale's in the game. Let's go. Okay. I'll call it one time. We can get some Londale action here. All right, Londale with the ball. Little handoff. Back to Londale. You have anything? You have any offense at all? Nope, turned it over. Unbelievable. All right, you got a rebound, though. Okay, a rebound for a turnover is positive. Right, -1 + 1.5. Is that right? Good. Chris Paul shaking, baking. Bad 2. Rebound? Nope. Bridges with the rebound? No good. All right, so let me see. Let's check the lobby and see if that Londale half a point mattered. No, it did not. Still in 16th. But the Londale steam could be real here. We'll pull this back up again. We got to be able to beat this guy. We got full privileges on him. He's got Moses Brown and Booker. Yeah, when Booker comes in, we're gonna have a problem. Okay, so it's still in a couple of bats. I really need to make sure that these guys come back in, like Marcus Morris, John Wall. Here's Amir Coffey. Ooh, almost a steal. Is that? Oh, please give that a steal to Jock Londale. No, I don't think it's a steal. He just forced him to turn it over. All right, Londale. Nope. Got boxed out like nobody's business. He's got out physicaled. There's that Boston guy again. No good. Rebound. Biz. No, even so there's Paul pulling up. Nope. Just come on, Londale, find him. Come on, Londale, find him. Make yourself available. Nope. So Shamet takes it to the rack. Just a disaster because we don't have him, and it increases the opportunity for the Stars to not come back in. But again, I don't want to get too greedy. Like I don't need Booker coming back in necessarily, but
can't be worried about people that have Booker who have only 23 fantasy points. The fact that I'm alive here is a miracle, right? Because I have freaking Giannis at 35 fantasy points. But I did say, right, that raw points is going to matter. And those 35 points are certainly helping right now. Probably any number of power forwards would have done the trick, but I think it's time for Terrence Mann to come back in the game. I don't know. Are they just coasting here? Oh, here's Mann. Okay. Oh, passing. What are you passing for? Covington, no, non-shooting foul. So they're sending Covington to the line? No. Okay, so it looks like Booker is in for Torrey Craig. So we really want no Booker right now. Covington out to some guy with red hair. Guy with red hair floater, no good. Rebound, some big dude gets his own rebound. And 24-second violation. And Bate, I think. Still 98-77. I don't see any sign of Marcus Morris, though. Or John Wall. I wonder if they're going to put him in a minute. That would be really big. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Maybe Londale can get something going. He's like so low owned. Calling an off-the-ball foul. And they're over the limit. So Paul is going to the going for free throws. I mean, it's good, but then you have this score, this 100-77 score, which certainly just feels, it looks like it's 30, even though it's only 23. So it could be the end of these starters pretty soon. All right, so Paul missed the free throw. This free throw is going to get him to 50. And it should put me ahead of raising Phillip now. And it does into 15th. Still the same cash, though. This is Brandon, this Boston guy again. Is that Londale rebounding? Nope. Oh, my God. What a swing. That was a Londale rebound that was stolen away by Covington. Now, it's not the end of the world because it does keep the game closer, but it also makes Londale closer to being pulled out of the game. And I can already see that I'm now in 17th place for some reason. Something happened because Bridges got a rebound. Okay. And I don't have him. All right, so here's Paul. Paul with the turnover. You got to be kidding me. Man. Abate, no good. Block. Is that a Londale rebound? It's hard to say. Booker throws it away. That's good news. And there's a timeout. Okay. What do we got left? 6 minutes to go. Let's take another look at these NBAs. All right, fadeaway looks like, no, I don't know. This is kind of a war here. You have one guy with Bridges, Morris, and Mann. Another guy with Bridges, Morris, and Mann. Okay, so he's got this guy covered. Yeah, it looks like this guy's got it kind of locked. Where are the 54s? They're nowhere. They're nowhere to be found. They are nowhere to be found. And look at this. We are now in the money in the alley-oop. Oh, my God. Out of nowhere. Now, not by much. Okay? Not by much. We need... Oh, my God. We are standing like on the pinnacle of greatness here. If we could somehow sneak in here. They only pay 88. Oh, man. So in this one, we have Man and Bridges, and we need no Wall or Biz. In this one, we need no Wall or Biz. This one, we need no Brown. So this is this lineup here. We are literally right on the bubble, but we need both of these guys to stay in. Man and Bridges at 99.79. Can we get that? I wonder. Well, I have Brown too. We're gonna have to see. So just to get the two main sweats up here, we have the Monster, the two big buy-ins in 17th. How much does that pay again? Make sure I'm not in any danger of losing. Yeah, it only pays 23. So this is no luck either. I got enough guys in here where I should be okay. So here I have Londale, Morris, Man, Wall, and Paul. And this one, I have just Man and Bridges. So I don't even know what I'm rooting for. I think I know what I'm rooting for. All right. So let's see what we got. All right. So guy with the red hair coming down the court. Man over to the Boston guy. Terrence Mann back to some guy for three. No good. Rebound. Covington, which is a disaster. Man, layup, good. Okay, that's good. 99.81. Man is good news. Chris Paul. I want him to win for the Monster, but not for the alley-oop. Nothing for, what's his name? We do have Londale. Preston, that's the guy that we don't have. So he gets the rebound for the Clippers. It's 99.81. Game is not over yet. For three. No good. Londale rebound. Let's go. All right, so Londale rebound. Over to Chris Paul. To Booker, which is a disaster. Can't have him do anything. Into Londale. Dunk. Okay. Okay, so let's see how the Londale thing affects all these lineups here. So that got me to 15th here, which is a nice little cushion. And it put me out of the money here because of these Londale people. So we need Man and Bridges. We basically need Man in both places. So Man's always good. So Londale with 29.6. 5 minutes to go. It looks like he's staying in because Biz has been able to do nothing. Preston almost turns it over. Wonder if they're going to bring Wall back in. It doesn't look like it. Boston to Preston. Back to Boston. Mbate. Preston inside to number 23. I don't know who that is. Oh, Covington. Not good. 101.84. Could it be Wall time? Are they going to make a run? Or are they going to let the scrubs just kind of just do what they can? I guess they think they're going to let the scrubs just finish this. So Chris Paul over to Booker. Here comes Londale with the pick and roll. Over to Paul. Back to Booker. Booker down the lane and lays it in. Just terrible. Couldn't pass it, huh? Couldn't pass to Londale? Not good enough for you? Man passes to the Boston dude. Boston dude draws the foul. 4:16 to go. It does look pretty clear that Marcus Morris is not getting back in the game. I think that I think the Clippers are just going to roll with these scrubs and not try to win. Meanwhile, this guy's pretty good. This guy, this Boston guy, is very good. Okay. Terrence Mann, he's 22-11 season high. They're calling him out of the game. Oh, no, not yet. There's some kind of substitution, I think. It's only 17. Time out for maintenance, they said. All right, so I have to say, it looks like this is kind of the end, but let's just take a look and just make sure there's nothing. Right, so this guy came in. Okay. Well, the showdown is still sort of live? Not really. Yeah, because this one needs Booker. And this fadeaway again is just kind of disappeared. Like 119th, so that's not really much of a sweat anymore. And it looks as though I'm not getting too many places in this with this FanDuel lineup. Just take a look and see who's ahead of me. So I have 314. Let's see what the next pay jump is. I got to get all the way up to 321, like into 9th. That's asking a lot, but I don't know. Let's see. What does this guy have? The Giant Pillow. Giant Pillow doesn't even have man. I mean, but he's been killing me with the Covington. So we need Covington to fail to get past him. This guy's only got 2. Wait, that was Giant Pillow. The Chachi has Covington. He doesn't even have man. Then you have the Mason, who's got Man, Morris, Brown, and Wall. He doesn't have Londale. So basically, it's like, I don't even think we have it. But we're good enough to cash this thing, which I really didn't think we had a chance to do. All right, so unfortunately, I'm not hanging around for the rim change. Thanks a lot for participating in this. We'll do this again next Thursday. I really do enjoy this. And good luck the rest of the way, and good luck